Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We're talking about WWE releases. It's been a little bit of a while since WWE released anybody, and today the word came down the pike that Sin Cara #2 was released from WWE. I can honestly tell you that the guy who played Sin Cara #2 was Hunico, a guy that was in developmental. He came up during 2011 during the first push of Sin Cara. He played evil Sin Cara when they basically tried to do Sin Cara versus Sin Cara at the Hell in a Cell. I believe that was 2011 during the first push when they were really trying to get Sin Cara over, when the Mexican superstar that is known as Mystico was playing Sin Cara back in the day. You know, that storyline seemed like it was going to be kind of fun and never really went anywhere. What might have hurt it was that it was at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view and they didn't fight at Hell in a Cell. But it is what it is. I remember when Hunico took over after Mystico was released by the company and went back to wrestle for AAA. He got a really big win over Alberto Del Rio on Monday Night Raw, and that was kind of like a come from behind, almost like a Barry Horowitz or a 1-2-3 Kid win on Raw. It was supposed to tell like the smarter wrestling fan that Sin Cara was going to matter. They really wanted him to mean something. When it comes to the actual Sin Cara character, it was sort of like a created star. It was supposed to be the wrestler that, or it's supposed to be the character that took over for Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio had been around in WWE for a while, and they were trying to find the next Mexican star that they could push, that, you know, could sell some masks. Out of the gate, Sin Cara sold some masks. They had some fanfare. They gave him a really good video about him being signed out of Mexico and him being a real big Mexican superstar. It was almost like we signed the Mexican John Cena. And I can tell you at WrestleMania 27, I was at Access, and he hadn't debuted yet, but they were showing that video where Jim Ross was signing him and everything. And, you know, we got to meet Sin Cara at Access, and we thought we were freaking meeting John Cena. We thought that was a really big deal. That we were gonna, I think Ravi even had Sin Cara sign his World Heavyweight Championship belt, if I remember right, and I'm sure he's taken a bottle of Clorox or something to it to sort of scrub that name off. But it never really got where it was going. My buddy Justin made some videos. I think it's one of the reasons why I kind of discovered him, was him making Sin Cara videos. I'm sure he well paid off the price of that mask. If I remember right, that mask was like 75 bucks out of the gate when it was first there. It had like the wings, I guess you can say, on the mask on the side, and maybe one of the reasons why that it pushed it up. His colors always stood out, but much like, you know, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, wrestling at Hell in a Cell or wrestling at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, they would put these blue lights in the crowd and basically shine them, and nobody liked it. It wasn't fun. You could tell from watching that Sin Cara really didn't mean anything yet, even though people thought that he was gonna get a push. I don't think he won any titles in WWE, honestly, to tell you the truth. At one point, he was tagging with Rey Mysterio, and it seemed like they were trying to give him the rub that way. Sin Cara ended up going down to NXT, and I think him and Kalisto as the Lucha Dragons won the NXT tag titles, but that, honestly, is about it. I mean, besides for that, I think that was kind of the end of Sin Cara. Sin Cara was taking a lot of pictures on social media, Twitter and Facebook, like for the last year, kind of staying out there because they wanted that Sin Cara character to sort of make it seem like it really meant something. But I don't think it meant anything. I mean, it just hopefully, in my opinion, I hope they don't stick somebody else up under that mask and try to continue on the Sin Cara character. We've been doing this for 8 years, and the guy's got one win that I can remember with him beating Alberto Del Rio on Raw. So I'm hoping that they just find another guy that wants to come up, sell that mask, and just move on. The Sin Cara experiment hopefully is done, and we don't have to see that no more.